the best. I mean, we grew 2.5 million subs in 2 years. So
epic.
Yeah, it was good growth.
Yeah,
and
huge.
Our if you look at our watch times and our CPM, we have really, really great viewers. It's not just views. Yeah. Like we are getting solid. I mean, we're growing by like 150 to 250,000 subs every single month.
Wow.
And it's because we're not just being the truck guys. I think Cletus told me, he's like, dude, when I watch your channel, like, I feel like I just got handed like a party sack with all these different things in it. And I reach and I don't know what I'm going to get. And I love that. I want to be that. I want to know, like, you know, tomorrow I might post a video. Tomorrow we probably are going to post a video about searching for a missing person. And then in a few days after that, you're going to see us taking, you know, Chris Heria is fitness YouTuber. He's like an Asian kid.
Sounds so familiar.
He's got a big channel. I can't remember the name of his big channel.
If you've ever done an abs video online, you probably did his.
It's what I was texting you the other day, though. We took him and another guy and dropped him off on an island in the middle of Great Salt Lake. So it's almost like a Mr. Beast style challenge, but it's more real, less games, and more like, hey, like if you guys don't get off, it's going to suck for you. And we left them in the middle of nowhere. So survival challenges, but the whole purpose behind what we're doing is it needs to be meaningful and relatable. So if you watch one of our videos and it's over and you don't feel like sad, mad, happy, horny, whatever it is, if you don't feel one of these emotions,
all the above.
What video was I supposed to get the horny vibe from?
That one's coming.
Is it?
We want to compel you. We want to have the viewers have an experience and go on that ride.
That's cool.
And then we also want to we've always kind of been focused on helping other people. That's Utah in a nutshell, is serving each other. So we want to take that to another level. And that's why we started working on these cold cases of searching for missing people.
Dude, that stuff's wild.
It is wild, man.
Wild.
You get a whole new demographic too.
It's crazy.
The
true crime demographic is probably the biggest demographic out there.
It's on podcasts too, right?
Exactly.
Like these true crime podcasts are crazy big.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So it's funny, when we started posting some of the missing person searches, like my wife would start getting messages from girls her age, like, hey, I love your husband. I love what he's doing. She's like, what video did he post? And it's like, oh, it's a missing person one. Like all these true crime moms that stay-at-home moms love it. But it's also very meaningful for us because we have access to resources and equipment that law enforcement either doesn't have access to or can't get approval to use, and we can just go in and do it tomorrow. So like, for example, last 2 or 3 days ago, we were flying a specialty drone out in a military operating area in the West Desert of Utah, searching for a clandestine grave of a kid who went missing in May. And they've been trying to get the FBI to do it for 3 months, and they couldn't get approval. Nobody could get approval for law enforcement to do it. We heard about it. We were there the next day. And so that's what's cool is we're able to take our ad revenue and pour it back into buying more equipment to, like, we're to the point where we're actually rescuing people and going out. Like Monday, we're flying up to Washington, and we got the call out of pretty much every company in the country to recover an airplane crash on the top of a big mountain up in Oregon. And we're actually recovering the guy's remains too. So the body's still there.
Oh my God.
So it's gone from like us pulling tractors out of the mud to now we're using specialty equipment and doing things and going places that search and rescue can't even do because we have the resources to do it.